in Peru, it was decided some time ago that some indigenous nations in the forest in the eastern part of Peru were being occupied by several transnational corporations that were seeking to exploit oil resources in that territory. An outside nonprofit organization stepped in and offered assistance to the indigenous communities to file a lawsuit in Lima, Peru, against the corporations, demanding that they be removed under the principle of free, prior, and informed consent, essentially saying that the indigenous communities had not provided consent for those corporations to enter their territory. The case was then litigated in a court in Lima, and it involved the Peruvian government, partly because one of the companies that had entered that territory was a state company, a state petroleum company. There was a Canadian petroleum company involved as well. So you had international corporations involved. The lawsuit was processed, and the judgment was that those corporations had to be removed from the indigenous territory because they did not seek or achieve consent from the indigenous nations. However, some months later, the government changed its policies and essentially ignored the decision of the judge. And so the corporations were allowed to go back in. So that controversy remains to this day. So in that case, the concept of free, prior, and informed consent was used, but it was in no way implemented.